Peace, peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette, pound that like button. I don't know what's going on, some technical difficulties with the software, but run the lights up, run the lights up. We're going to get right into it. Okay, we got breaking news. Ja Rule, okay? He addresses being sucker punch and he addresses people trying to throw Max B name in the mix. Okay, let's get right into it. Run the lights up. I'm gonna be taking calls. Never mind, if the title's looking wild, that's something going on with the software. Let's get right to it. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. We didn't come to play no games. Let's get to it. Run it up, run it up. Salute to the Rec Mob. Let's get it.
First things first. First things first. Leave Max B the fuck out of this, man. That man just came home, man. Why y'all try? I thought y'all was fans of Max B. Y'all trying to get this nigga locked up. Every 5 minutes, someone Max B did this, Max B did that. You know that the people be watching these little platforms. You know they be paying attention. So stop putting that on Max B jacket. That's the first thing you want to do. Don't do that to Max. Big shout to the wave. Tasha K. Fire your whole fucking research team. Just get rid of these niggas. They're terrible. They're fucking the worst researchers. Matter of fact, keep them bum ass niggas so they don't get hired by no other fucking body else. Because they are fucking terrible. Yes, it was an incident that went down. Never denied that. Niggas did try it. But as y'all see, to no avail, the boy prettier than fucking Ali in the 70s, nigga. But so I'm in the joint for about, I don't know, maybe about 45 minutes, an hour time, right? I was in there about that time, right? The whole night, chilling. If niggas had a problem with me, niggas could have fucking stepped to me. I'm there the whole night, chilling. Anyway, neither here nor there. It's me by myself. No, let me rephrase that. I got my nigga Artie with me. My nigga AG, my H Boom. So now let me just let me put it all in the frame for you. I'm 49 years old. These niggas trying to get my last good fight out of me. But that's my wife and them saying, oh girl, you get the last good fight. But anyway, these niggas trying to get my last good fight out of me at 49 years old. Artie is older than me. I ain't gonna blow you up, Artie. I ain't gonna blow you up. My nigga older than me, man. And we in there scuffling with niggas, man, in our motherfucking 40s and 50s, nigga. What the fuck is y'all doing? Anyway, so I'm laughing. I got up this morning, man. I'm like, yo, niggas really tried to get at me at the Boy Is Mine class. And you can't make this shit up. Anyway, so I'm walking. I get my microphone. Now, let me finish framing for y'all. Max B and his whole crew is right there by the stage. Max B is on the stage at this time. They called me because I'm going on right after Max B. Brandy and Monica do an in and out kind of set. So Monica's still on the set at this time. Brandy's about to take the stage for her part of the set. I'm going to come out on that like that. So it was going like that. Anyway, they bring my mic to me. Artie is going to give me a bottle of water at the time, to wet my whistle before I go on stage. He's going to get the bottle. I get the mic. I start walking to the stage. Niggas sneak me. Niggas sucker punch me from behind. 3 niggas tried to motherfucking sneak me. 3 niggas. 3 punk ass, bitch ass niggas. And I'm just saying, it happens. It can happen to anybody. Shit happens to players too. Shit happens to real niggas too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, niggas don't get no points for that. No real points for that. Niggas tried it. But whatever. We here. It's whatever. So anyway, at that point, we scuffling. I see Artie diving across the motherfucking shit. He grabbing the nigga. He tussling with the nigga. I'm tussling with the nigga. As I'm moving, back and shit, I stumble over some shit. Back Joe is there. Rich is there. It's just a melee. These niggas is grabbing me back, holding me back, and making sure, shit is all right, trying to get between everybody that's going on. Security's coming. It's a melee. So anyway, shit just kind of disperses and people disperse, and we make our move or whatever. So now I'm over there beefing. I'm hot, of course, because this shit just went down. So I'm screaming, yelling, calling niggas pussy. You know how this shit go. So we eventually get to moving out of the building and get to the downstairs area, like the players area where they park and shit, and then we leave out the building. Done deal. Nothing more to say. Right? But here's the crazy shit that I want to address since I'm here on this platform. I want to address this. I want to address how hip hop concerts and white concerts and country concerts, rock concerts and pop concerts are policed or secured. Like if I was Bruce Springsteen at the motherfucking concert and get attacked in the back, you think the assailants could make it out of the building without getting arrested or something happening? See, this is how they do black niggas. Business as usual, nothing happened, nothing to see here. These niggas is animals. Crazy shit. But you know, I digress. I drink my coffee to this.
Mic check, mic check. Yeah, we here, man. We gonna take calls on this. Shit crazy. You know, like Josh said, niggas try to sucker punch them at the Boy Is Mine concert. Just think about that for a minute. Yo, niggas is at the Barclays, a concert for Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine's, and niggas is on whatever type of time they on. And at the same time, Jai's like, you know, he's 49 years old. You know, he's in his elder statesman's age. You know what I'm saying? Doing his classics. Brandy called him out to do his records. You know, it was multiple people there. Salute to my homie, you know what I'm saying? Cause I got raw footage, but you know, I'm gonna actually play the raw footage without the shit being tagged and all that. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, my sources, they reached out to me and say, yo, Rec, not only I got that, but I also got Jay-Z and Beyonce. I got some shit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to move you know, like a ninja with this footage. But I'm gonna take some calls, man. Let me know your thoughts on this, man. Run the likes up. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. Run it up, run it up. Now, I feel like Ja Rule is definitely on the same type of time I'm on because he started the live off like leave Max B out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me put this on the screen. Leave Max B out of it because you know, like he said, and I said this Friday, Max B just came home from 18 years, man. And you got you blogs, you niggas throwing Max B name in the mix of some melee and drama, knowing them people would send his ass right back, you know what I'm saying, to the joint. So I'm trying to understand what type of time you're on. You know, salute to Jai. He said, yo, I thought y'all got love for Max. I thought y'all was fans of Max. I'm, you know, I was saying the same thing Friday. Y'all know I went live Friday on this. And that's the first thing that I said. I'm like, yo, first and foremost, because I told my man Rick, we was on the line. And I said, yo, Max gonna have to make a statement stating that he had nothing to do with it. And, you know, I want to say 3 minutes later, Max made that statement. Hold on. JR.
Yo, you was sounding better. What happened? Like you had it.
Oh, I don't know, man. This is what we gonna do. Can y'all hear the caller? Can y'all hear JR? JR, talk to the people.
Yo, what's good? Yo, peace, Rec Mall, peace, M.Reck, peace, SJ.
It said it sounds better.
Yeah, because you sounded good before with the last brother.
Okay. Okay, it says good now. All right, so let's get it, JR. They saying it's good.
Yo, it's crazy, man. I was just trying to listen, man. I was ear hustling, but I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I was just peeping. I wanted to hear other people's assessments and all that. I was just on the back. I was playing the bushes real quick. but word. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy that Ja Rule, you know, peace to Ja Rule for saying that, you know what I mean, for saying what he said about Max B. I thought that was really cool.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that nothing happened to the brother. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: Monica do roll real heavy with 50 Cent. I don't know if people know that, but they real good friends.
So JR, take over.
Did you know that?
Take over the show. Take over the show. I gotta take this call. Take over the show.
Copy. Yeah, so I don't know if people knew this, but Monica's real good friends with 50 Cent. And you know, so she up in New York, I'm fairly sure there was probably some G Unit dudes in the building. And you know, it's kind of on site for Jaw. So I'm just happy that nothing bad came of it. You know, everybody made it home. You know, Ja Rule didn't really get nothing bad happening to him either. So, it's just blessings, man. Like, but and I'm happy that what he said about Max B, because we want Max B to stay out of trouble. We need him to be out the way, man. Because at this particular point in time, you know, them boys is looking for any reason to hang this dude. You know what I'm saying? They're not happy that he's the wave. You got outsiders talking crazy right now about the brother. So, you know, I just hope and pray that everybody, you know, just leave this joint alone. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's money for everybody. Facts. Yeah, legendary. You absolutely right. It was definitely the G Unit dudes, I believe, also who got at him. I believe that some of them was probably there with Max B, and I think some of them was probably there with you know, chilling with Monica, because again, like I said, 50 really close with Monica. Uh, that's a fact. Ted Hill, we definitely need Max B to stay free. That's a fact. Uh, Man, I'm sorry, I don't even know how to say this. Scrittler Shimmy, you absolutely right. Monica's husband works with 50. You copy. You absolutely right, B. You know what I mean? But like I said, that makes them really close. You know what I mean? So it's not a surprise she in New York, and you know some of the Goonies is out. Um. Yeah, legendary. It's you know, if they tried to do that to me, it would still be on site, bro. Legendary. You know what I'm saying? I know it's 2025. A lot of years have passed. But you seen some smoking on the pack, right? Someone smoking on that Earth pack. It should tell you what time it is, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact. At Sherm 306, I mean 308. Yeah, it was definitely bad time, and they had an R&B concert. You know what I'm saying? They had an R&B concert, and it's going down and shaking like this. I mean, it's terrible. I totally agree with you, bro. Like it's a terrible time. I mean, I think they should have let that one slide. Let you know what I mean. You know, everybody just go there for peace at an R&B concert. I'm with Ja on that one. You know what I mean? I think Ja's absolutely correct.
That's a fact,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yo, look, JR, you did a great job. I want to just say this. Yo, it's so crazy out here, right? It's everybody out here scheming and scamming, right? So, you know, y'all my family, so I'm gonna let you know. My sister was texting me, you know, with an urgent text and calling me because I was just about to text her back. She like hit me back as urgent. So I get on the line with my sister. She's saying, it's a deputy on the line saying they got you arrested. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Yeah.
They got who arrested? You?
Yeah, they got me arrested in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
what the hell?
Yeah, so it's a lot going on out here, y'all. Niggas is doing all types of schemes, scams, and niggas is really trying to get niggas locked up out here. I don't know what the fuck going on. But yeah, bro, that's why I had to take the call, and I want to salute to you, JR, for holding down the show. You did a great job, man. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Oh, yo, peace, man, peace. Yo, I just was talking with the people, B. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gave my little, you know what I mean? To me, I just think this is an easy open and shut one a little bit, but we can go deeper into it. But I do agree with Ja. Ja have some good points. I mean, you know, I ain't the biggest Ja Rule guy. I don't really always love dude's music like that. But I gotta say, you know, Ja was kicking some facts, man. Like if this was a Billy what's his Billy Joel concert, or You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or Elton John and dudes rushed them. There's no way they leaving the premises. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting nobody going to jail. I'll keep it real with you. But
Uh-huh.
at the same time, you know, come on, bro. The man came here to perform. He ain't coming here for smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So I don't I don't know, man. It's you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it real. When a dude makes some good points, we gotta be on point with it, B. And I
correct.
love what he said about Max B.
Word.
Because we talked about that, the other day,
Correct.
that how dudes is trying to put salt in his name, and it's all this outside hate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So and when I want to say one thing to Janie B,
Mm-hmm.
New York do have haters from them losing niggas.
Mm.
With the real ones, dudes stand tall in New York. I
Mm.
just want to put that out. I ain't trying
No
to get
doubt.
that sauce on all of us up
Yeah, yeah.
in New York, B. That's
Yeah, that's
not
not
true.
on everybody.
You know what I'm
Can't put that
saying?
on everybody. You're right.
Not on everybody. It's for the losers. When the
Yeah.
losing dudes don't be getting no money, don't be getting no chicken, don't be getting no females. When them dudes coming through, yeah, they won't mess everything up for everybody. But
That's a
no,
fact.
that's not for everybody, B.
Yo,
You
JR,
know what I
I
mean? So
appreciate you. Great assessment. I'm gonna get Janie B back on the line because she said she got something to say. So I appreciate you holding down.
copy that. And shout out to her. Salute Janie B. Salute to the Rec Mob and salute SJ and M.Reck. You already know, baby.
No doubt.
One love, man.
My brother, JR, salute. One love. Let's get it, man. We're gonna get Janie B back on the line. There she go. Let's get it. Janie B, what's the word?
I had to call right in. I was listening to my brother JR until he had to throw that little spice in there. Let me just clear that up. First of all, I mess with JR and I mess with you, so I'm already telling you it's not all.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's not all, but the for some reason, New York always gotta have a king. Let's just if we gonna talk real, let's just talk real.
Okay.
For some reason, it can't be a plethora of people of New York that's hot at the same time without somebody hating.
You got a point.
Like I love you, M.Reck.
Mm-hmm.
You the only one besides JR that ain't hating on everybody. You see both sides of every. I don't even like 50 like that since he shitted on me. But let me just be clear. When 50 was out, it was other people in New York that was out that I love to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But it was people saying that 50 was the one. Jay-Z came on and said, if they don't put nothing out, 50 gonna clear them out. It's always been multiple beasts coming out of New York. Why do it have to just be one?
I'm gonna be honest with you. You got a valid point. It's the same way, not only for the males, it's like that for the females. You see what they doing with Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and
Lil Kim.
Yeah, Little Kim.
Remy Ma.
Yeah.
Foxy Brown. It don't have to be one.
Correct.
That's how you keep things going. And I know we ain't on that, but I had to say that to JR because I've never said all of anybody. I don't loop nobody in on all.
Correct.
But New York, by far, always hating on New Yorkers. It ain't even other people. Look how they do you in this space. You created a space. You created a whole lane, and now niggas shouting out other niggas that just started podcasting or whatever you want to call it, blogging, and they want to leave your name out. I've been on in their chats telling them about themselves too. But I'm just gonna say, it's some hating ass niggas in New York.
Man, listen, I'm glad other people from other places like yourself see it, because I've been trying to tell people for a minute, these niggas, they on some other shit. Like, we got to come.
And if we gonna keep it a stat, M.Reck, New York hated on Boo Boo until Detroit picked them up.
Eminem signed them.
Now everybody loves 50 Cent. Well, where was y'all at when nobody would even give him a record deal or nobody would deal with him, period? Detroit had his back. That's why I'm on 50 ass so much right now.
Hold on one second. No, I'm about to say, pound the like button. Janie B's in rare form. Let's get to it. The like button costs you nothing. Run it up. We live on YouTube, Facebook, and I believe Twitch. Run it up. We got close to 600 people in the building. I'm gonna play the Ja Rule clip again, but right now, Janie B cooking. Continue to cook.
Because he didn't get hot until we made him hot. Once we brought him home with us, because let's be clear, we had Eminem back. Even the ones that didn't like Eminem, and I've always loved Eminem and respected his lyrics. But one of my kids don't even like Eminem. But let somebody say something about Eminem. He own them. You don't speak on Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for Eminem, nobody would have fooled with 50 Cent.
Mm.
Even when 50 got into crap in California, Eminem was the one that didn't bow down to Suge Knight. He was with all the smoke. 50 will tell you that.
Facts.
So that's why I be on 50 like I be on him, because he ain't got to deal with me. I'm not even saying it. I know some of their background stuff, but I don't know it all. But even if you fall out, Teeth and tongue fall out, but y'all still gotta eat.
Mm-hmm. Matter of
so
fact,
go ahead.
Not to cut your wisdom, Meech kind of like spoke subliminally towards 50 Cent and just the internet hate that he got when he came home. You know what I'm saying? It came out yesterday. I don't know if you saw that.
I be knowing some stuff that be going on in the background, but my sister passed away, so I fell back off a lot of stuff.
Oh, my condolences. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Welcome. Wow. Yeah, speak your piece. I'm out your way.
Yeah, I kind of fell back on some of the stuff because of me having to deal with family drama. But I'm never gonna let them sit up and just dismiss Ja Rule. And I didn't like some of his music, but that man is fire. And if he's going to work, listen, let him go to work.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Let's just be clear, M.Reck. You don't know everything that I'm doing in the background for you.
Correct.
So I want people to understand, even though I don't care for 50, some of them goofies is doing stuff and ain't being told to do nothing.
Mm.
Now, for all of the people say I just hate on 50, did that sound like hate? 50 know where my hate comes from. But I'm just being clear about some things. A lot of times things be going on and it be people moving for another person that ain't even gave them the okay to do nothing.
Facts. Crash outs.
Crash out who think 50 is going to be, thank you, Gina Rose. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. People that think 50 going to put them on. Some of them people we don't even, 50 don't know, I don't know. We all got people that are crash out for us, M.Reck.
Correct.
Let's be clear.
Correct.
And with what Jabba, and I heard that he got touched. He wasn't beat down, but I heard he got touched. Let's be clear.
Yeah, he said it. I'm gonna play the clip again. He mentioned being sucker punched.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff that be happening all over the place. I be getting the word. But Tasha K, she need to really pay Cardi B her money and stay out of some stuff. She just need to do that. Pay that woman her money and stay out of, because Ja Rule ain't never did nothing to you. And even if you got information on him, that fight and putting Max B in, you a goofy doing that. Max B need to stay out on the earth. And shout out to Ja Rule for this too. For being a real nigga. I really don't use that word a lot, but shout out to Ja Rule for being a real nigga who did time.
Mm-hmm.
Who don't want another man to go back and do no more time, allegedly, even if he had something to do with it. But I don't believe he did.
Correct.
So shout out to him for putting that disclaimer out there too.
Shouts to Ja Rule. That was G'd up, because that's how I open up this live. And I open up my live like that Friday. Same way. I'm like, yo, I don't know what type of time you blogs is on or whoever is putting Max B name in the mix. Y'all trying to send them back to hell. You know what I'm saying?
And it's at least 7 of them that did that. And then they so focused on what you said without calling your name on. But look, people know, I don't even be watching these people. People be sending me the information. They said this about M.Reck. We know you're going to check it. Then I go and I check it.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't follow these goofies. I don't subscribe to them. I don't like nothing they do. But when they talk about you and you my people, I'm on their ass.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I seen people leaving comments after I made the live, and I'm like, first and foremost, I started off the live, and throughout the live, I said, nah, we're not going to put that on Max B. So I don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, they was actually saying that it was Max B people. Like, I'm like, and for the people that you know, for the people that saying that's why we don't include them. We don't need you to include M.Reck. M.Reck is worldwide. Y'all just local.
Bottom line.
Goofies.
Bottom line. You know what I'm gonna do, Janie B, for the people that's just now coming in the room? I'm gonna play this clip of the Ja Rule video responding to, you know, being sucker punched and also addressing people and saying keep Max B name out of it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna play the Big Meech clip, and then you could call back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play this.
All right, and shout out to everybody for the condolences. I appreciate that.
Oh, no doubt. Shouts to everybody giving Janie B condolences. Her sister passed away, and once again, Janie B, my condolences. And you can tap back in after I play these clips. All right.
All
right. Peace. Let's get it, y'all. I'm gonna play these Ja Rule. I'm gonna play this Ja Rule clip, and I'm gonna play the Big Meech clip. That's kind of like breaking news. Big Meech break his silence. So if you want to hear Big Meech breaking his silence, stay tuned on. Stay tuned here. Let's get it. Salute to the Wreck Mall. We here, man. I had to fight through technical difficulties. They saying I'm somewhere in North Carolina locked up. Crazy, but let's get to it, man. Nevertheless, it got me arrested in North Carolina. Wow. Calling my sister and all that. Man, for bail money. Wow. These scammers. Run the likes up. Salute to the Wreck Mall. We here. Let's get to it, y'all. We didn't come to play no games. All right, we're going to go to Ja Rule real quick.
First things first. Leave Max B the fuck out of this, man. That man just came home, man. Why y'all try? I thought y'all was fans of Max B. Y'all trying to get this nigga locked up. Every 5 minutes, someone, Max B did this, Max B did that. You know that the people be watching these little platforms. You know they be paying attention. So stop putting that on Max B jacket. That's the first thing we want to do. Don't do that to Max. Big shout to the Wave. Tasha K. Fire your whole fucking research team. Just get rid of these niggas. They're terrible. They're fucking the worst research. Matter of fact, keep them bum ass niggas so they don't get hired by no other fucking body else, because they are fucking terrible. Yes, it was an incident that went down. Never denied that. Niggas did try it. But as y'all see, to no avail, the boy prettier than fucking Ali in the 70s, nigga. But so I'm in the joint for about, I don't know, about 45 minutes, an hour time, right? Oh, he was in there about that time, right? The whole night chilling. If niggas had a problem with me, niggas could have fucking stepped to me. I'm there the whole night chilling. Anyway, neither here nor there. It's me by myself. No, let me rephrase that. I got my nigga Artie with me, my nigga AG, my Ace Boom. So now let me just let me put it all in the frame for you. I'm 49 years old. These niggas trying to get my last good fight out of me. And that's my wife and them saying, the old girl, they get the last good fight. But anyway, these niggas trying to get my last good fight out of me at 49 years old. Artie is older than me. I ain't gonna blow you up, Artie. I ain't gonna blow you up. My nigga older than me, man. And we in there scuffling with niggas, man, in our motherfucking 40s and 50s, nigga. What the fuck is y'all doing? Anyway, so I'm laughing. I got up this morning, man. I'm like, yo, niggas really tried to get at me at the Boy Is Mine concert. And you can't make this shit up. Anyway, so I'm walking. I get my microphone. Now, let me finish framing it for y'all. Max B and his whole crew is right there by the stage. Max B is on the stage at this time. They called me because I'm going on right after Max B. Brandy and Monica do an in and out kind of set. So Monica's still on the set at this time. Brandy's about to take the stage for her part of the set. I'm gonna come out on that like that. So it was going like that. Anyway, they bring my mic to me. Artie is going to get me a bottle of water at the time, you know, to wet my whistle before I go on stage. He's going to get the bottle. I get the mic. I start walking to the stage. Niggas sneak me. Niggas snuck and punched me from behind. 3 niggas tried to motherfucking sneak me. 3 niggas. 3 punk ass, bitch ass niggas. And I'm just saying, it happens. It can happen to anybody. You know, shit happens to players too. You know, shit happens to real niggas too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, niggas don't get no points.
Pound the like button. Get the likes up, man. We got Ja Rule explaining in detail what happened at the Barclays, where he allegedly got sucker punched. Or he pretty much got sucker punched. Let's get to it.
For that, no real points for that. Niggas tried it, you know, but whatever. We here, you know, what happens, it can happen to anybody. You know, shit happens to players too. You know, shit happens to real niggas too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, niggas don't get no points for that, no real points for that. Niggas tried it, you know, but whatever. We here, you know, it's whatever. So anyway, at that point, we scuffling. I see Artie diving across the motherfucking shit, grabbing a nigga. He's tussling him with a nigga. I'm tussling him with a nigga. As I'm moving, you know, back and shit, I stumble over some shit. Fat Joe is there. Rich is there. It's just a melee. These niggas is grabbing me back, holding me back, and making sure, you know, shit is all right, trying to get between everybody that's going on. Security's coming. It's a melee. So anyway, shit just kind of disperses and people disperse. And we make our move or whatever. So now I'm over there beefing. I'm hot, of course, because this shit just went down. So I'm screaming and yelling, calling niggas pussy. You know how this shit go. So we eventually get to moving out of the building and get to the downstairs area, like the players area where they park and shit, and then we leave out the building. Done deal. Nothing happened. Nothing more to say. Right? But here's the crazy shit that I want to address since I'm here on this platform. I want to address this. I want to address how hip hop concerts and white concerts and country concerts and rock concerts and pop concerts are policed or secured. Like if I was Bruce Springsteen at the motherfucking concert and get attacked in the back, you think the assailants could make it out of the building without getting arrested or something happening? See, this is how they do black niggas. Business as usual. Nothing happened, nothing to see here. These niggas is animals. Crazy shit. But you know, I digress. I drink my coffee to this.
Mic check. Run the likes up. That was Ja Rule explaining how he got sucker punched at the Barclays. But I'm a pivot real quick because I got Big Meech, you know, finally breaking his silence. You know what I'm saying? All right. And y'all let me know who you think he talking about. And then I'm gonna open the lines back up. All right. Let me play this clip right here from Big Meech. Let's get it. I got y'all.
The opportunity is there, free, for sure. The opportunity is there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much money on the table out in the world. Like people got to go back 20, 30 years ago, and it wasn't as many superstars, athletes, or entertainers as it is right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or as many entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
as it is right now with the internet.
Information is everywhere, man.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So like the internet is a gift and a curse. Yeah, you gotta. The only bad thing about the internet is every fucking body got an opinion.
Yeah.
So this is why the young people, their stomachs got to be strong. You got to be able to accept somebody saying anything about you, because any person got to. The dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can get on the fucking computer and give you a negative comment.
Pound the like button. This is exclusive, okay? Big Meech finally break his silence, okay? Run the likes up. Let's get it.
These people's opinions don't count. People, a person on the farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward. I'm not gonna stay stagnated or go low because of what you think about me, or you feel my hair wasn't right, or I'm dressing too young. Like it's somebody else that just said my outfit looked great. They can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you saying, oh, well, he needs to throw some older gear on. Then I got a picture with Air Force Ones. They ain't up to your standard. Then I got a picture with the Louis Vuitton shoes on. Why he put them on? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. You got to gravitate towards the.
You got to do what works for you. You can't please it. You can't spend time trying to please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's an impossible feat to accomplish. You can't make everybody happy. You got to make you happy and be concerned with the people that love you and love what you do. That's right. You see what I'm saying? That's how you win. All that takes taking time out to deal with the negativity, man, you'll lose everything. You'll lose yourself included. That's right. Because you sitting up here worried about what's a negative ass comment. Yeah. Free.
I gotta get Janie B assessment on this. I need Detroit on this. Salute to the Rec Mob. I see DJ Moschino in the building. I need Detroit on this. Big Meech has finally broke his silence, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, Big Meech hasn't said a word. Hold on, JR. Let me tap you into people. Hold on, JR. I got you. Hold on. Big Meech finally breaks his silence exclusively on M.Reck TV. Give me 1 second, JR. I got you. I'm taking calls. I want to hear from Detroit, Janie B, everybody. Run the likes up. JR, you got the floor.
Oh, yeah, man. Peace, M.Reck. I just wanted to say this. My condolences to Miss Janie B.
Mm-hmm.
Know that she's supported. Know that she loved. I want to let her know that. That's number one. And number two, I also wanted to let her know that that 50 was popping in New York. He had the streets, but we always going to appreciate Eminem and never forget Eminem from Detroit. And he gave that brother a real shot and gave that man a real brotherhood as well. So we can't forget that. We got nothing but love for the D. You heard? Pause. And as far as
definitely,
yeah, Paul.
That was
yeah. Yo,
when you hear that shit back in your head, it's like, hold on.
Yeah, I had to catch that quick. Pause. Yeah.
I'm just saying Detroit. Like for the homies out there in Detroit, I'm just saying Detroit because I got caught off guard with that shit. That's just very risky. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very, very, very spooky. It's definitely spooky out here.
That's a fact.
But as far as what Big Meech just said, I don't think he spoke no lies. I thought it was something that was very, very evident. I think that is good damn advice for everybody to hear. And I hope that a lot of young people hear it. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool. But I want to hear from Detroit.
Yeah,
facts, man. Yo, Detroit in the building. What's facts, man? But it's all love, y'all. Peace, M.Reck. Peace, Rec Mob. And salute to Janie B. Know you supported and loved, man.
Facts.
Rec, peace, man.
Peace, JR. Salute, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. The lines is ringing. I want to hear from the people, the streets, Detroit. Let's get it. Peace.
What up, though, M.Reck?
What's going on, family? Talk to me.
What up? Yeah, this Will, Eastside Detroit. Tapping in.
Yeah, well, talk to me, man. What's going on? Big Meech finally broke his silence, man. What's your thoughts?
Man, first, I want to shout you out for having to break that.
Of course.
Exclusive on M.Reck TV.
No doubt.
That's why I said, M.Reck TV got the exclusive. Man, like I've been telling people, Meech got a lot to say, but it's good. Everything is timing. just in the algorithm. It's timing for everything.
Yeah, it damn sure is.
You know.
If you know, you know. Definitely. So let me say this though. Being that you are from Detroit, what is the energy out there with Big Meech and BMF, thus far right now? Talk to me.
Everything is real quiet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing because you know what I'm saying. The people that deal with that, you know what I'm saying, deal with that.
Gotcha.
So it's real quiet, but no, we been just sitting back quiet, like, hey, when the time comes, that it's gonna be put out there, and you broke it first.
Salute.
You broke it first. M.Reck. Nobody else. You did it first. So
well, I'm gonna say
more to come.
It's not my content. I seen it on Instagram, and then I guess now it's on Twitter. So I want to salute the person who did that interview. So if you did that interview, you watching this platform, you watching M.Reck TV, let me know so I can give you your credit. But I didn't see nobody on YouTube, on a live break it. But salute to you, and salute to that person who got that Big Meech exclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, salute to that person who got it. But then, like, as far as YouTube, you were first to get it out there, and it's more to come.
Yes,
it's
sir.
It's like Meech is about to be a lot said. So everybody just stay tuned.
No doubt. All right. So, my brother, I appreciate you tapping in. We gonna get to the next caller.
All right, peace.
Let's get it. The lines is open. Call me up. I got Detroit back on the line. I got Detroit's own. Okay.
What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though? She's like a queen pin out there, I heard, in Detroit. What's going on?
You better know what you know. But listen, M.Reck. I would not expect anything other than what he did right there. He is just that type of person. And that's why, and shout out to the brother that was on here before me. He ain't tell no lies. Meech was on that show, and ain't nobody flooding everything out there like they doing because somebody ain't pushing the agenda. But let's be clear on this, M.Reck. I told you months ago, he was not talking because he couldn't.
Correct.
You actually broke the real story. Just wasn't from his mouth. It was kind of from his mouth, but not from his mouth.
Got you.
So the brother man was right. M.Reck broke this story.
Salute. Appreciate it.
Because I'm just keeping it a stat. Every time something came out, you was even if you saw another part of it that I didn't agree with. That man see all of this stuff.
Correct.
But like he said, he come from a time and era when it wasn't no social media. And people were saying stuff to your face and you had to deal with it. So shout out to you, M.Reck, for always being seeing both sides of the story.
Always. And salute to you for recognizing that in the rec mall. But it's niggas mad at me for that. Like a lot of niggas want it one way. A lot of niggas, they want it whereas, nah, rec, don't cover that other nigga's story. Just cover my shit. I'll be like, nah, nigga, that's never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
And I told you that before off camera. I told you some of this stuff was coming down the line.
Correct.
That hadn't even materialized yet. I told you.
Yes, you did.
So I'm saying to you M.Reck, you a strong dude, and they gonna keep on trying to they can't handle the truth. It ain't no other phrase to say it, but they can't handle the truth. And shout out to Big Meech for saying what he needed to say without putting names on it, because we all know who he was talking about.
There you go. I wanted to hear from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 50.
He did it in a such elegant way, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That was very.
But not to cut your wisdom, because that's how people supposed to do it. You could speak on things, and you notice when I was coming on here, I was just speaking on what I was speaking on until somebody came for somebody I loved that couldn't talk. Then I'm gonna tell you the real deal that I know when I was there. I know what was happening. This is firsthand. Now, when I say what I said, I meant what I said. But for JR, shout out to him and thanks and you, my brother. But when I said what I said about 50 not being accepted by New York, he was bubbling underground, but he was not worldwide until Eminem and Dr. Dre messed with him. And Eminem took him to Dr. Dre. So when I say that, he should have more respect for the people who held him down. A lot of us was fighting 50 fades, and he knew about it. Some of them he didn't know about. So don't try to screw the place that held you down. Even if you don't deal with Big Meech, you could have just shut the hell up.
I hear that.
I mean, come on, M.Reck. It'll never happen. So let me just put that out here. Mm-hmm. If me and you fell out, you wouldn't be going around here bashing me.
Never.
And I'm never gonna bash you.
Never.
That's called being a real person. You ain't got to tear everybody down, because everybody ain't trying to tear you down. That man got every right to come on here and flatline this nigga. You know how many people was waiting on Big Meech to flatline 50 so they could just go right at him? I don't need him to tell me to do it. I'm gonna flatline that nigga every chance I get. And he ain't came with no smoke for me. They done sued a whole lot of people that talked about him. Notice ain't nobody said nothing about Janie B. And they in the background trying to get somebody to get information on me. Nigga, I put all my information out there. So you can't embarrass me. Everything I done did, I done told you, and 30 years ago, I done told a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. So when he out here trying to see who I slept with, didn't I tell you that I was a hoe?
Yeah, you told me you was a prostitute.
And so why is he trying to figure out that I was a hoe, I wasn't a prostitute?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
It's a difference.
It is a difference.
I was getting paid no less than $3,500.
Okay. No, it is a difference.
For less than an hour. So I was a hoe. A high price hoe.
High price.
So why he out here trying to talk up under my clothes? Now nigga that I ever slept with that had to pay me ain't never told nothing on me. I told my own information. And they was glad I put it out there that they got a chance to get some of this.
That high price box. You said how much you was
back in the 80s and 90s, I was getting $3,500 for 30 minutes to an hour.
Whew. Dang. That's the high price box. God damn it. So,
now, when I came on here talking about the Kegels, my shit been tight and right.
So let me ask you this. So if somebody wanted, to rock with you the whole night, what'd that go for? Or at that time?
Well, it was let me be clear about that. The money was just so a nigga couldn't go talking shit about me. Some of them people I just wanted to kick it with. I just because of the shit I went through as a kid, I had to be in control of what I was doing. So I was going to be paid. Some of them niggas could have got it for free. They just didn't know how to talk.
Man. I hear that, man. Whew.
And some of them niggas I double backed on. Just because I wanted to. And didn't have to pay me nothing because they knew they was about their business too. So I'm not going to just toot my own horn. I'm going to toot horns that need to be tooted.
I hear that. Now, this is real. Y'all ain't going to get this nowhere, Janie B. Keep going.
So I'm just saying, like when certain people out here trying to get information, just click in like you already is to M.Reck. I already told it. The niggas that you trying to locate, they got money too. They don't give a fuck about you because they give a fuck about me, 50. You never gonna hear nothing grimy about Janie B.
Woo. That right. What we gonna do right there, Janie B? You could tap back in. That's hot right there. That high price. You know what I'm saying? That high price box. Yeah, that's a hot topic right there. I want to see what the Rec Mob got to say. Tap in. I want to listen, man. Listen, Janie B's let you know that box at one time was very high price. Okay,
Yeah.
you feel me? So give me some assessments on this. Janie B keeping it real, always do, but she put numbers out there now. This is different. Okay.
I bet you ain't now nigga gonna come on here and say that it's a lie. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
I had my listen, M.Reck. The girl that was doing my hair, shout out to Renee. Shout out to Jordan Barbershop. Let me just wiggle this down some. Shout out to Renee. I had niggas going in there giving my girl that was doing my hair money for me. And for a long time, I just collected my money and got my hair done. They would all be sitting in there, all of these motherfuckers with money and big in their own rights. Because when they be talking about Detroit only had one person, I was dealing with at least 6 of them that had money.
So let me ask you this: being that we here, you know, could we go there, Janie B? And is respect? There's always respect. Could we go there?
With all due respect, put it on the floor. Put it on the floor.
All right. Now, in your time of, you know, I don't even want to call you a hoe, but in your time of doing your work, okay, with that hot pocket, okay, that you got.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have a pimp?
Nah, hell nah. Nah. And some of that time I was in a relationship with a man that was higher than all these other niggas. They were scared of that nigga. That's another reason why they ain't tell. So, come on.
Now, have you ever been approached?
Approached by what?
By pimps.
No, because my man would have took them out of here. They knew not. I wasn't out here like that, M.Reck.
Okay.
When I say I was out here, I was in a select group of people with a lot of money, and I had my own money. I didn't need their money. Let's be clear about that. I had my own money, and people working for me too.
Oh shit!
But because I was molested and raped as a kid, excuse me for using the R word, because of what I went through, I couldn't see myself laying down with no nigga for free. Remember I told you some people turn to drugs and some people do other stuff?
Correct.
I did other stuff to cope with what I was going through. But I was always going to be in control. If I couldn't be in control of it, I wasn't in it. You got some more questions? Come on with
it. Well, listen, I'm gonna have some, but I'm trying to be.
Listen, I started to. My son told me, he was like, I was telling him a story because I'm the one that keep all the pictures in my family. So they was looking for a picture for my sister, and I said I should send this to M.Reck. And my son Samaj said, why you don't send him the picture, Ma? Because I was telling him, I said, if M.Reck saw this picture and showed this to Mace, he would know exactly who I am.
Wow.
And face card, and the body is bodying. And I had an ass before asses was popular. Cornbread fed. Yeah. Shout out to the sisters that got to buy some, but Janie B ain't never had to buy that.
Cornbread fed.
Cornbread fed.
You know, Janie B, I look at you as not only family, but also an elder to me, right? So, you know, it's hard for me to really ask you what I want to ask you.
Ask me anything you want. Ain't nothing off the table with me and you, M.Reck. I'm not going to feel no way about nothing you ask me. I know you got China back over there. You ain't trying to do nothing with me. But if you want to know something and want the truth about something, come on with it.
Okay. So if the box was 3,500, what that top was like? What's the numbers on that top?
I only did that for my man, and I was all the way stripped out whole for my man.
Gotcha.
Like nobody got that. He got whatever he wanted.
Got you. And the back door was off limits too.
Off limits.
Okay. See, you know, I'm asking all these questions respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
them niggas we had so much respect for me and the way I move, they wouldn't even think no thought about that like me. They can grab it, slap it, kiss it, but you wasn't finna put nothing up in it.
And respect to everybody on the check-in, y'all. You know, this is Grown People Talk, and you know, this is her life. So, you know, Jenny B has been transparent, and yeah, we went there today. It is what it is, you know, and it's still.
Yeah, my mama knew what was up. Like once I tell my mama something, and my kids at the time I only had one child because he's 39, be 40 on his birthday. Like I ain't never lied to nobody that counted. So you can't embarrass my children. You can't embarrass my friends. You damn sure can't embarrass me because I've always told everything I did. But the niggas that I mess with, still right now today trying to get with me. When my sister, this is when you know you respect it and people hold you dear to their heart. When they found out my sister passed, before I found out, niggas with money was talking to my younger sister, trying to figure out where I was at.
Damn. And at the time,
didn't say what, huh?
At the time, how old was your younger sister?
No, the one that passed was older than me. So both my older sisters is gone.
Oh, okay. Got you.
The younger sister that they ran into looks just like me. She's just light skinned. I'm caramel.
Brown sugar.
But yeah, my sister that passed, she was 59.
Oh wow. My condolences once again. What's her name?
Carol.
Carol? Rest in peace, Carol.
Yeah. They called the Carol in the street because she would fight niggas.
Damn.
I come from a family full of fighters. Like we loved everybody. We fed everybody. We had parties and everything. But if you got wrong, you got dealt with.
I hear that. Janie B, this is what we're going to do. We're going to open the lines up to the rest of the Rack Mob. We want to see what they got to say on. And
shout out to Big Meats for keeping it 100 all the time. Real niggas do real shit.
That's a fact. We're going to play that clip again, and we're going to see where everybody's at. You know what I'm saying? I think I got another exclusive. Somebody just sent something in. So
okay.
Tap back in, all right?
All right.
All right. Let's get it. The lines is open. Call me up, 310. You got any questions about Janie B? Got any questions about this Ja Rule? Ja Rule being sucker punched at the Barclays? You got any questions about Big Meech? You know, breaking his silence. Let me know how you felt about Big Meech speaking on the internet. You know, the internet having these opinions, and you can't pretty much get caught up in these negative these negative opinions from the internet. How you feel about Big Meech? All right, I'm gonna play that clip again for people just now coming in the room. Run the lights up, and yeah, I got y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. I think it's something else that's breaking. Give me 1 second. I got y'all. Let me play this Big Meech clip again because Big Meech broke your silence. So I want to make sure everybody in the loop. Let's get it.
Free, for sure. The opportunity is there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much money on the table out in the world. Like people got to go back 20, 30 years ago, and it wasn't as many superstars, athletes, or entertainers as it is right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or as many entrepreneurs, as it is right now with the internet.
Information is everywhere, man.
It's everywhere. Yeah. So like the internet is a gift and a curse. Yeah, you gotta. The only bad thing about the internet is every fucking body got an opinion. So this is why the young people, their stomachs got to be strong. You got to be able to accept somebody saying anything about you, because any person got to. The dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can get on the fucking computer and give you a negative comment. These people's opinions don't count. A person on a farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach, because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward. I'm not gonna stay stagnated or go low because of what you think about me, or you feel my hair wasn't right, or I'm dressing too young. Like it's somebody else that just said my outfit looked great. They can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you said, oh, well, he need to throw some older gear on. Then I got a picture with Air Force Ones. They ain't up to your standard. You know, I got a picture with the Louis Vuitton shoes on. Why he put them on? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. You gotta gravitate towards the.
You got to do what works for you. You can't please it. You can't spend time trying to please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's an impossible feat to accomplish. You can't make everybody happy. You got to make you happy and be concerned with the people that love you and love what you do. That's right. You see what I'm saying? That's how you win. All that takes taking time out to deal with the negativity, man, you'll lose everything. You'll lose yourself included. That's right. Because you're sitting up here worried about what's a negative ass comment. Yeah. Free.
Yeah, we back. Salute to the Wreck Mob. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Somebody said something in the comments. Let me see. Let me bring it back. I highlighted it. Where was it? Somebody said something. Okay. So DJ Air Alert says he's seeing all the love that Max was getting and said, oh man, I gotta do something. Let me make a video. That's that's interesting. Wreck Mob, do you think DJ Air Alert has a valid point? Did Big Meech see all the love that Max B was getting and got on his welcome home from prison and felt like he had to break his silence? Because I mentioned Friday, and this had nothing to do with Big Meech. Max B might have had the biggest welcome home from prison, from for far as a celebrity or a legend or a rapper, period. So let's speak on that narrative. Y'all feel like and y'all can say Max B had one of the biggest welcome home. You have people called up to say, yo, Wreck, Tupac had one of the biggest welcome home from a rap. And I said, yeah, but we was talking about the living. You know what I'm saying? Pac is definitely a legend, but I feel like right now in this time, in the last 5-10 years, I don't think nobody had a bigger welcome home from prison than Max B. And I want to say this. I think Big Meech shit would have been phenomenal had he had that welcome home concert like he planned it with, all those South artists, Rick Ross. I think it was Sexy Red. It was a whole bunch of people. I think Boosie. If Big Meech would have had that concert, and it would have been like probably like 10, 15 more after that, he would have had crazy emotion. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me open the lines up real quick. But what y'all think about that? Because that's interesting. Hold on, I see people calling. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get them tapped in. Give me 1 second. I don't know why it's not ringing on my side. I see them calling, but why is it not ringing? 302-981. I got you. I'm gonna call you back because for some reason it's not cutting through, but I got you. I'm gonna call you right back. I don't know why it's not cutting through. I got you. Let's see what the people got to say, because that's interesting. Peace. Peace. All right, hold on, my brother. Hold on 1 second. I want to get you tapped in with the people. I want to get you tapped in with the people. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I gotta just so they can hear you. Nah, you good. You good. You good. There you go. All right. So caller, state your name. Where you calling from? Let's get it.
This your boy Red. I'm calling. Well, I'm from the BX, but I'm calling out of Delaware right now.
All right, Red, talk to me.
Yeah. I think Max B had a real big welcome home party, homie. Like real big. Like one of the beats. Like you gotta think about it. I mean, think about the situation. Like he wasn't supposed to come home.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. So now let me implement this. Do you think had 50 Cent didn't tarnish Big Meech image and that welcome party would have happened for Big Meech, Big Meech would have had a big welcome home just as well? Because it seemed like he had a lot of motion. It seemed like people was happy that Meech was home, and then 50 threw the monkey wrench once he heard Rick Ross was performing at his concert.
50 messed that up for him. 50 threw the monkey wrench in it. Like now everybody was jacking 50 at the time. Nobody was you say Big Meech, people knew who Big Meech was, but it's like everybody knew who 50 was. So you say Big Meech, they say okay, but then if you say 50, they say, oh yeah, I know him. That's a whole different story. So they gonna rock with 50, no doubt, any doubt, anyway.
And you know what's so crazy? I feel like it was sabotage, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason. Big Meech welcome home, because coming from, you know, just the legendary history, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it was a negative undertone to it, you know what I'm saying, as far as like poisoning the community. But also Big Meech put a lot of people on to get money. You know what I'm saying? From all states.
He did.
From all states.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? But then also having a major TV show on his life that everybody was tapped into. Of course, 50 Cent was the one to produce that and showcase that to the world. I just think if that didn't happen, if 50 Cent didn't pretty much sabotage Big Meech, you know, credibility, I feel like
he could have did his thing.
Yeah.
He could have been really popping.
Yeah.
Like Big Meech could have been like where Max is at right now. If you think about it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hold that thought. I see the people calling up now. I think everybody want to talk on this topic. Tap back in, Red. Good assessment.
You already know, bro.
Salute. Let's get it. The lines is going crazy right now. I think this is what they want. I think this is what the streets want. We got Janie B back on the tap in. What's happening?
Hey, yo, M.Reck, I sent you something on your 646 number just for you to see it.
Okay. Check that out. Go ahead. I'm listening.
But with what's being said again, I'm gonna just go back to your live because you had 3 lives with us, just not just me, with the world shouting Big Meech out and happy he was home. You got 3 lives as proof.
Correct.
And they was 2 and 3 hour shows. You even had a show where you pulled up Supreme Son talking crazy. Why is everybody welcoming him home and they didn't welcome his uncle or cousin home?
Yeah, Prince. Yep.
But I want people to understand this too. Stuff was already going on behind the scenes before 50 actually pulled the plug and brought it public. It was already messy behind the scenes between these two people. It's certain stuff I can't say, but I'm just going. Think about what I'm saying here. 50 didn't just up one day. Not even when you was talking about Terry. This was already working behind the scenes because he didn't feel like he should have did what he said he was gonna do. Everything in what people thinking 50 is all that. 50 is a manipulator. And he thought he could son him, and because of what he did for the son, he figured that Big Meech was gonna just not speak his piece. Tony Ayo talks about it. They had a whole meeting about this where he got stuff off his chest.
Correct.
So he was already mad about this, M.Reck. The nail in the coffin, which didn't need no nail, he was already trying to do this. He just needed people to be on his side. So when he did what he did, it made it seem like they went against the grain with the Rick Ross thing. Let's be clear, they was already into it. And Meech got people behind the scenes is okay with him. He all right. He not where he was with 50, but sometimes you gotta cut the fat. If me and you ain't working right and your brand and I'm tarnishing it, and I'm not talking about his brand. I'm just saying, and maybe I'm not using the right word. If our stuff don't mesh, sometimes you got to just go away. Somebody got to be big enough to let that go. So for the longest, 50 been able to talk, but look how he done bagged down after I stay on his neck. Look how he behind the scenes having other people from Detroit come and tell me don't talk about him, or if he don't talk about me, leave it alone. Like, if he was all that in the streets, then why would he have to be having people that go behind the scene to calm me down? Don't start the fight and try to hose me down.
Wow. Well, look, you always gonna have a voice over here. So,
but I want you to see them pictures so you could tell these niggas.
I'm looking at them. I'm like, damn.
That's cornbread fat ass right there.
Yeah. yeah, it is.
And you see me sitting in that chair with all the black suede on? Ask Mace, do he remember me?
Oh man. So you want me to hit Mace and send him the pic and ask him?
He know who I am. If you show, he been saying for the longest. They had a set when I was watching them. Him and Cam was talking about who got the finest women. Cam brought up Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. I ain't got no smoke with y'all. I'm just telling y'all what they said. Cam brought up Indianapolis. He brought up Chicago. And all of them, he was pitting them against Detroit, asking Mace who he think got the finest women with the face card. Mace said Detroit every time.
Damn.
Now, you see my face on there. You saw me in my 50s.
Yeah.
When you pulled up my Facebook channel, and you see me in my 20s. Was my face card? Was my body bodying?
Yes, it is.
I'm just saying.
True indeed. And you know what's so crazy? You got like an innocent look to you too.
And you better believe it. So I kept everything to myself 30-something years ago.
Damn.
But sometimes you got, like Kendrick Lamar say, sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Wow.
So if nobody else don't know what I'm looking like, you got proof, and that's just a couple.
That's
like people was always taking pictures of me. I just had to get one. I'm like, and inopportune times it's like, let me get you the cameraman. Let me get a picture of you, as long as I get one.
Look, y'all talking about please upload photo Janie B. Y'all gonna have to wait for the documentary and the movie. You know, we gotta move like that. You know, so y'all get that. You know what I mean? When M.Reck decide to produce this, whenever Janie B is ready, and you know, because she said to me, it's certain people that she can't mention. So we got some things we got to figure out first. But you know, we'll keep you up.
But for all them niggas that be thinking that Janie B just be talking, no. Those pictures I sent you, those is in the late 80s, early 90s.
Damn. I hear that. Janie,
you don't see no makeup on my face, do you?
Nah, I just see lipstick. That's it.
Lip gloss.
That's lip gloss.
Lip gloss. Color lip gloss.
Okay. See, I don't know, but I'm glad you rectify that. You know?
No eyeliner, but my face is facing.
Yeah. I hear that.
So if I'd have caught you back then, M.Reck, you'd have been snatched up. But you know, shout out to China Black.
Shout out China Black. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
I hear that. Salute to JDB. You know what I mean? It's all love. You know. All right, JDB. Salute.
Salute.
Peace. Let's get it. The lines is on fire. All right. The lines is open. We here, y'all. Rec Mob, talk to me. Caller, talk to me. Get your audio.
Yo, M.Reck, what's good, my boy?
What's going on? Talk to me, King. What's the word? What narrative you want to address? Talk to me.
I'm gonna spin it this way. Like,
okay.
Big Niece is a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Max is a rapper.
Correct.
It's two different. Yeah, it's two different. You know what I mean? Celebrations. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't have been like what. Even if 50 didn't come in and put his thumbnail on the shit, I still don't think it would have been like what everybody. Even if they'd have had the concert, I don't think it would have been this right here. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a different feel. It's a different vibe. Even when OG came home, OG had his shit. OG was celebrated. I'm talking about Prince.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was celebrated.
See, now,
he was celebrated correctly. Yeah, they celebrated OG. It was nice and calm and low key. Very few people. You know what I'm saying? You said in the last 10 years. So I was sitting here thinking while Auntie was, burning it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
I mean,
look, you got a point. You got a point. But remember how big that record was. The Big Meech Rick Ross record, the BMF anthem.
I'm not taking that. That shit was huge. That was a smash.
Huge.
That shit was a smash. It was huge at that moment.
Yeah, right. And then remember how big the TV show was before the Sabotage came into play. So that's
the only. And, I ain't gonna lie. Through all of this shit, that's the only shit I'm mad about. Cause we like 3-4 years invested in this punk shit, and then for you to like 50, he did some bullshit. That was some bullshit right there. I'm like, damn, my nigga.
That's self-sabotage.
That was cold blooded, ain't it?
Yeah,
that nigga cold blooded, boy.
Yeah, that was self-sabotage. Cause regardless of what, that's still content under your brand. That's you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what, like how you feel, to me, business is business.
Business is business, right?
Yeah.
He showed how petty he really was.
Yeah.
And also he showed what power that he really has.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? That was the two things I got out of it.
Nobody doubted that though. Nobody doubted that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if the bigger wigs would have been like, wait, hold on, Curtis, you're doing too much. We got to finish some of this out. You know what I mean? Like, come on, that's TV, nigga. You know what I'm saying? For him to just to pull a black man pulling the plug like that, you niggas that said it's over. What show, little nigga? What? he went crazy. He went 730 on that shit. Like, yo, nah, yeah. So it's like, damn, that's the only part I'm mad about through the whole shit. Cause like I said, we invested. But for getting back to the bigger veil and shit, like. I just don't. We done seen Bobby Shmurda. We seen a bunch of people come home, bro, and nobody was celebrated like this. I don't think Big Meech shit would have been too much. If anything, it would have been like something similar
but not as big. Like this shit is ridiculous right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that we had to because everybody suffered. Not only Big Meech and his son, but everybody that was invested in the TV show, the BMF brand, his family, everybody suffered, and that's the
To be completely honest with you though, Rec, 50 is one person. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he can't blackball him from everybody. Meech is a brand. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you came home and you fucked up. You fucked up. You definitely fucked up. You came home and you did some dumb shit. But you a brand, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's a brand. So if he can't figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, still position himself and put himself in a situation, because he played all his jokers. He threw all his spades away, you know what I'm saying, first round in the hand. So now, nigga, you got to show your skill. You got to show who you really are. You Big Meech, right? All right, well, let's see how hard you can hustle, nigga. Put yourself back in position to where, you know what I'm saying, make it a success story again, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You Big Meech, right? Go back and get it again. Go and he learning the legal way now. I don't know, they done showed him everything about everything, you know what I'm saying? Done caught him up to certain shit because he was a dinosaur coming out here. You know what I'm saying? He was a dinosaur. He didn't know what was going on. That's why he crashed the way he did. You know what I'm saying? No, he had his time to sit down and realize them niggas played him, ping pong this shit back and forth real quick. You know what I'm saying? They played him. You feel me? So, but at the end of the day, he played himself, moving too quick. He was supposed to come home and just chill. You know what I'm saying? Figure this shit out. Yeah, he was just supposed to come home and just chill. He came home and it's like when you go to a new jail. When you go to a new jail, right? You don't just hop out there. You chill. You gotta analyze the jail. It's the same shit. You coming back home into the world. You gotta analyze the world, my nigga. Analyze the world, my nigga. You missed a lot. What you think you didn't miss, you missed. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, he crashed out, but he still got a chance and an opportunity. He free, he healthy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that image, nigga. You're a brand still. Everybody brand takes a shot. So your brand took a shot. Go get it, my nigga. Go get it. He don't need Curtis to get rich. That would have been that was a cheat code for him. He had a pass right there waiting for him, but he didn't want that, obviously. He did what he did. So, all right, go get it. Let me see what you're going to do. Let me see how you're going to spin it and how you're going to, make this story more interesting again.
Gotcha.
You free as a bird. Right. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, though, M.Reck, man.
Now, salute. Now, I'm going to ask you this because I ain't going to front. I'm loving your commentary, good brother. What's your handle again? What they call you again?
Big C. Straight out of Brooklyn, man. Downtown Brooklyn, stand up, man. The whole downtown, Fort Greene, Farragut, Gowanus, everybody, man. Lake Terminals, Clayton Hill, all the way back to LG, man. Let's go.
No doubt. So I want to ask you this. Big Meech, do you think Rick Ross definitely should have, I guess, threw Big Meech an alley-oop, being that it kind of like fucked up his TV money and everything that was going on with him and his son? You think Big Ross? I feel like
I don't know.
got some accountability in that.
I don't know if you caught it when I said they ping ponged him.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You did.
You know what I'm saying? They ping ponged him. Yeah, they ping ponged. It was nasty. It was nasty to watch because he don't know. He's just coming home. You know what I'm saying? He don't know. And his son, he's too busy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know nothing about Shorty, but from what they saying, and I'm going up for what they saying, he's an addict. He's an addict and a clothes fanatic. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no real substance to him. So instead of, being a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Pops, listen, he should have had shit lined up and set up already, but they said he was blowing through the bread. You know what I mean? Which is crazy to me. Like, right. But that's not, you know what? I'm not here to judge because we all make mistakes. But he didn't school his pops. You feel me? He was supposed to school his pops. It's like when pardon me for a minute.
Nah, you
it's like when You go to a Spanish person door and they don't know how to speak, right? They don't know how to speak English. So what do? They grab their youngin and bring their youngin to the door. Yo, what this motherfucker saying? And now you having a whole conversation with the kid, and the kid is explaining to the parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing as him coming back into the world. He was supposed to grab your pops, come here. Nah, we not doing this, we not doing that. But he can't do that because his fucking head is clouded and juggy. He all getting stupid cases, catching stupid, you know what I'm saying, leaning on faith. He acting like 50 is pops. You know what I'm saying? Yo, help me out, man. Oh, you know what I mean? Dumb shit. He didn't capitalize on his opportunity. So yeah, he didn't capitalize on his opportunity, right? But your initial question just now was, do Rick Ross owe him, right?
Yeah.
Rick Ross is yo, he's a slimy. I love that fat nigga though, but he's a slimy fat nigga.
Yeah,
Yo, he's a slimy fat chicken eating nigga, man.
Yeah, that was slimy because you got to think, do it all. Rick Ross was talking about doing a BMF movie because he said the TV show was low budget. He was going to do a big budget movie. You know,
yeah, he said it was what? What he said it was, right?
It was low budget.
yeah, yeah.
Rick Ross violated like.
Yo, ain't it funny how to watch it with people that's in a crazy position that we can only dream of at this moment? Like, isn't it funny watching them argue about the shit that they argue about? Like, you be like, yo, really, my nigga? Really? He said it was low budget, right? Low quality, all of that, right?
Yeah.
But no, let me tell you what Rick Ross did, right? Let me tell you what he did. He did what 50 did to Jim.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? He did what 50 did to Jim and Cam. He pulled one of 50 moves. He said, yo, I'm going to sucker this nigga and make him feel real good. And because he know what type of petty nigga he dealing with already. The nigga done had your baby moms fucked on tape already, nigga. Like, you doing with a next type of like animal right now. Like, so he knew that shit was going to heat him up. You know what I'm saying? And all it was just a couple of videos together, them niggas looking stupid. That's all it took. That's all it took to set that nigga off. Like, oh, word?
Yeah, hold on.
Right, watch this.
Hold on one second. Let me shout out the people that supporting the super chat. Shout out the homie Mark Ramos. He says he was busy doing drugs, getting caught, and snitching on his friends. Talking about Little Meech.
Yo, word. I just seen that that video recently with him in the back of the police car. I'm like, nah, buddy. Nah, no way. Nah, not you. I don't know if it was AI or what. I still laugh. So it was real.
Yeah, run the lights up, y'all. Wreck Mob. I ain't gonna front, man. I like the energy you brought because when I made the pivot with the whole Big Meech and Max B Welcome Home concert, you came in with the right spill, and there's other people in the chat room saluting you, Big C. So you definitely
salute to y'all, man. Salute to what's really going on out here. You gotta see, it's a big smoke cloud, so you just gotta like try to, you gotta weave through that shit. Like, hold on, is that you know what I mean? Like, it's weird out here. It's weird, but fuck it, it's still entertaining. It's content. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Shouts to Big C coming with the lingo and all that, making it entertaining.
You're ready, man.
Love it, my brother, man.
Y'all stay safe, man. Y'all stay safe in these holidays, man. God bless.
You too, my brother. God bless. Salute.
All right, later.
Peace. Man, let's get it going, man. Lines on fire. If I miss your call me up. The lines is open. Shouts to Big C from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Shouts to Yall, Janie B, everybody from Detroit. Now, this is the thing, right? Let's talk about sabotage right now. The sabotage and the hate be real. I want people to call up, and this is bigger than Big Meech, 50 Cent, and everything going on. It just to show you if somebody's in position and they want to sabotage your brand, your business, you got people that's in power that can do that. And that to me is crazy. I tell people this. Even if me and you ain't seen eye to eye, I still want you to feed your family. You know why? Because I'm righteous at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Now, me and you ain't never got to get along again. Let's say if me and you in business, I'm just speaking in general. But at the same time, you know, I don't want your daughter or your son or your wife to starve. You know, let's build, y'all. Peace.
Peace, man. It's D from 313. M.Reck. What it do? What up, though?
What's
Detroit.
going on? Shouts to the whole Detroit and all that, man. Talk to me, D.
What's good, man? Hey, you just caught my ear, man. I was listening to everything you've been saying, man. Peace to your wisdom about the whole Big Meech thing. I'm going to tap on that in a minute. But, and shout out to Janie B. We still trying to knock the walls loose. But let me get to the next subject real quick.
Yo,
Dig
you
this, though.
wow.
Would
You wow, son.
Yeah. Wow. Eastside 48224. You know what it is. What up, though?
You
Anywho,
still
listen,
trying to
man.
knock
What you.
the walls loose, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you
Yeah, ain't
go.
no joke. Ain't no joke. I'm with the cougar action. Hey, listen, man. Listen, I'm about to be 33 next month, man. What you said about the sabotage is real, man. So dig this. I graduated from the college joint 2017, doing my own thing, but I'm the type of guy where it's like I'm not compromised. I done had all type of opportunities, people coming at me. No offense to nobody out there, you know, joining with the organizations and all that, but I've been my own type of man. My whole family teaches all of that. We do our own thing, you know, from our talent. And I realized like over these couple of years, man, it's just been crazy because like when you say like when you got some type of anointing on you like myself, and I realized that, man, I'm humble, but I can't humble myself to the point where it's like, you know what, I know I'm blessed, I know I'm protected, I know I got all this energy, all this talent, all this, but people go extra miles, extra way to try to stop what you got going on, try to put some roadblock in your place, and it's like, you know what, man, that lets you know not only that you're powerful and that know that you king, that you got God in you, that you is God, you feel me? But that somebody going the extra mile to try to put a roadblock in your way, and all you trying to do is mind your business, like you said, not wishing nobody no bad luck, not trying to, even if we fall out or whatever, I don't wish you no ill will, but people still knowing that you was the light, you was the chosen, however they say, you feel me? And it's like, man, it's crazy because I just be minding my own and people go out their own way and they don't say it to your face. There's always something behind your back and you end up finding out about it, you feel me? But it's just crazy because it's like that lets you know how powerful you is because people trying to stop your goal and people gotta do all other type of nonsense to get where you know take the elevator to get where they go, but I take the stairs because sometimes the elevator is full of back, you know, as Corey Holcomb would say, full of backdooria, full of all type of immoral stuff that I'm not down with, but I ain't gonna knock you. But the fact that you still trying to get in my way and knowing I'm gonna get to where I gotta get to and beyond, that's why I gotta get with you on this music for sure.
Oh, no doubt.
I ain't gotta worry about doing all this compromise stuff because people will still get in your way to try to do what you're trying to do. And you got the natural God-given talent. People doing all type of other stuff just to get where you gotta go, just to try to block your blessings. It's crazy, man. It's real talk. That's real.
Crazy. I'm glad you called up, man. I want many other people to call up because this is real, man. How do y'all feel about somebody blocking somebody blessings and tarnishing their brand or sabotaging their brand so they family
Evil.
starve? That's that is evil. I'm glad you said that. So I need people to tap in on that. I think that's a real conversation. And the fact that you've been listening to the live and when I pivot to that and that made you tap in, I salute you. You know what I'm saying? Because
100, man.
100,
I
my
know.
brother. I think this is a big topic, and I feel like this shit been going on since day one. Of course, the colonizers been doing it to our people, but it's crazy.
Man, listen, you already know, M.Reck. I ain't gonna talk too much, man, because I done been through the whole corporate sector, man. You from Detroit? I don't care, man. We're gonna let my nuts drive, man. I done been through the whole quick and loan system, enterprise, rental cars, all of that. Been a teacher in Detroit public schools, man. Like, and I'm about to be 33 next month, December 29th, you dig? I'm a Capricorn, you dig? So it's just a lot of stuff that I done seen, man. It's just like, you know what, I be chilling, I say to myself, even the broads I be with, man, if I gotta let them go, it's like if you ain't with the cool, my energy is different, man. I keep it cool 24/7. I ain't with the nonsense, man. So it's just like when people be trying to get you to go with their whole little agenda and you ain't for it, you the bad guy. It's like wrestling. It's like you a face or you a heel, and it's like, you know what? I'll be a heel in your book, cause I ain't about to sell out to do what I gotta do to get where I gotta go. I know I'm gonna get there without having to compromise who I am. So
Respect, my
I'm
brother.
on that type of time. You feel me? I'm 32, man. I ain't on that sucker shit, man. I'm old school. I'm keep it sucker free, man.
No doubt, my brother. I appreciate you. We're gonna go to the next caller. Salute, King.
And put that on Janie B energy in, not the balls loose. We on it still, yeah.
All right.
Cougar action.
Salute. Let's get it. The line's on fire, man. We having this combo right now. People tapping in from this perspective, man. How you feel about the sabotage? Mute your audio, caller, please. Caller, 718-809. Mute your audio. You live.
Yo, what up, man?
Yeah, what's going on, good brother? How you feeling? Can you mute your audio? Cause I can hear it on the show. Your TV, your laptop, or your computer. Can you mute the audio?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's how that sounds.
Much better, good brother. So you got the floor. State your name, where you calling from.
It's Brownsville, Brooklyn, yeah. Now we was talking about, I just heard earlier about people trying to sabotage people's career and so forth like that, people in power.
Correct.
Well, guess what? Well, you know, me and you got a history or whatever. Let's talk about Meek Mills for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back in the day when he got locked up, right? I was promoting shows, bringing artists from New York, whatever, down there. So I said, listen, he was asking for somebody to bail him out so he could do a show.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know people in the camp wouldn't even give me no information to get that man out?
Say word.
That's my word. Because if I had information to get him out, he would have been out a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it could be, it's not only big people in the position, it could be people amongst your circle as well that don't want to see you grow. You know what I'm saying? So you got to you got to do inventory, or you got to do inventory of the people that's in your circle as well, man. Because everybody that's with you don't mean you no good at the same time either. You know what I'm saying? Because they want what you got. They don't want what you can give them.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So I just wanted to chime in on that. And he should salute you as well, because if it wasn't for you, M.Reck, putting them on the DVD, during the DVD era, nobody would know who Meek Mill was within the tri-state area. All right, so I want to salute you to that. Salute the M.Reck and M.Raw and so forth like that.
You saying that, I know who I'm talking to. It's my brother Inf. Yeah,
of course.
What's going on, man? You know, you the one that's play up. You're not making that up. This is a fact. When I film,
this is actual fact.
I'm glad you bringing this.
Tell them to go back and look at. Tell them to go back and look at
the COD.
Gutter Music.
Yeah, the COD.
Yeah, COD.
Gutter Music presents DVD. All right, M.Reck and Gutter Music presents the COD DVD. Right now,
you'll see. That's why Oskino's so mad with him right now.
See,
because Oskino blacking on it.
I was gonna go there. Niggas don't even know that's one of the reasons why Oskino is blacking on Meek Mill right now, because Oskino and you was the one that said, yo, M.Reck, this my young boy right here, give him a shot. And that was Meek Mill at the time. Yeah. And Meek Mill wouldn't, like,
with the braids going back in the head, nobody knew who he was or nothing.
This is a fact.
Nothing.
This is a fact, y'all. So we're not making this up. And mind you, I don't say nothing about it. You see, my brother, he called because I don't say nothing. But
I had to chime in because right? Because I'm like, yo, it'll be a lot of sabotaging going on, and people don't understand what's really going on behind the scenes.
That's a fact. That's a fact. See,
this is what's going on behind the scenes right here. You know what I'm saying? If people not put on, they just looking at face value, but they're not looking at actual facts. Big difference.
Big facts. Big facts. You know the ill thing about it, when Oskino was going on, especially recently, I was like, damn, I should reach out to O, because me and him spoke maybe like a few years ago, and he was like, yo, Reck, send me that DVD when you first gave Meek Mill his first major national look, and I gave the cosign, because Oskino gave the cosign to Meek Mill. And
absolutely, because if it wasn't for Oskino giving him the cosign, you wouldn't even did it.
Nah, I wouldn't even did it because I didn't know.
Meek Mills would be right now just a New Jersey, Delaware, Philadelphia artist. He wouldn't have been a New York, New Jersey blowing like that.
Mind you, that was his first major look on World Star. That shit went viral, y'all. So it's a video where Oskino was going in on Beans and Jay, and Meek was in the footage. You know what I'm saying? Right there. And then also that DVD was so big, I had Meek freestyling, and that shit, of course, got bootleg worldwide, and then the shit went viral. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? This is my man Inf. Let them know about the store you had and all that, so they know. Mention the store.
Everybody know about One Stop, aka H. You know what I'm saying? Wilmington, Beware. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody down there. Shit, need everybody down. Everybody locked up. D, whatever. Everybody know about One Stop. It was in the Don Diva magazine. At the time, I was also, doing collaborations with Oskino. If you check back in the Don Diva magazine and the Fast magazine, we put out like a couple of projects together. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Appetizer 1, 2, and 3. So I was behind those projects as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I was doing things down there, doing shows and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how me and M.Reck connect. I was like, so M.Reck hit me up. He was like, yo, you could get a hold of Meek Mills. I hear he hot out there. Man, that ain't nothing but a phone call. Let me call O right now. O is just coming out the studio. So I said, yo, O, when you leave the stool, come down, you know what I'm saying? My man down here from up top, from around my way, and we gonna all connect. And that's how we made history happen right there.
Correct, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and I'm gonna bring that footage back. I got so much footage that I can actually put out and let niggas know. So when niggas jump on this YouTube talking about like they pioneers and nigga before.
Nah, M.Reck is the pioneer. M.Reck really did this shit for real, man. He's a real YouTube journalist for real. Like all these dudes, I hate when they up there, they be copying and pasting and photoshopping and all that goofy ass all that goofy activity. Nah, you the one, family.
Nah,
you know what I'm
saying? They can have it, King, because you know why? Everything is documented. You know what I mean? When people like you call, and mind you, you got my number, I got your number, you doing your 1-2, I'm doing my 1-2. But the fact that I didn't have to call you to, yo, Inf, could you let them know about the Meek Mill? Nah, it's real gonna recognize real. You know what I mean? Because we talking about a whole nother topic. I made it general to whereas if you somebody that was getting sabotaged by whoever, speak on it. If that shit resonate with you and it resonated with you and you called up and now we here with it. And that's what this thing is about, because I feel like anytime when I do these hip hop topics, I want to go into like a general perspective, which we did. You feel me? Like you said, like, yo, it ain't gotta be no industry shit. You was trying to get the nigga home early. You feel me?
Yep.
Trying to get the nigga home early, and niggas in his camp wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas in his own camp, son, would not connect me. I hope he listening and he know who it is. And I don't want to mention no individuals, but like I said, man, it'd be a dude right next to you want to cut your throat, man, and take your lady at the same time, man.
Nah,
trust no one.
That's a fact. And I want to say to you, salute, because when I was moving those mixtapes and DVDs, and that's another thing too, a lot of you niggas wouldn't been able to go through Philly and Delaware and then all those states, because niggas would have, threw you in the trunk somewhere, whatever. And that's another thing. Y'all niggas talk crazy on this YouTube and all that. Y'all niggas wasn't moving through the towns like that. And
M.Reck was in the trenches, brother. Yeah. M.Reck was in the trenches. North Philly, the back streets of Wilmington, Baltimore. He was down in them trenches, son. We're talking about early 2000 when it was really turned. Not this nowadays foolishness. Late 90s, early 2000s, it was really turned up out here. You know what I'm saying?
This is a fact, my brother. Like, and that's why I be laughing at niggas like, yo, hey, if you want to claim what you want to claim, but you ain't gonna rewrite history. We got the documents. We got, everything is documented. This is what I want to do.
We got the receipts.
I gotta lock in with you because it's a lot of truckers on my show. Salute to all the truckers. The wreck mall, right?
Yes, sir.
You in that trucking business, and I said to you before, and this is what real niggas see. This is what real brothers do. I say, yo, Inf, before I jump in it, you already in it. Let me come in with you somehow. Did I not say that to you? I said, yo, Inf. I said, yo, Inf.
You did so.
I didn't try to.
We just ain't get time to we just didn't get time to connect because I've been so busy. You've been so busy. You know what I'm saying? But we got to sit down and connect for real. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But you see, the suckers, what they do? Oh, the nigga Inf is in trucking. I'm gonna jump in trucking too to try to compete with you instead of. Come on, bro. Like I wanna make money with my brother. And look, if you already at 90 on the trucking shit, and I'm coming in at 0, why not help you get to 100? And then you could say, yo, Wreck, now let's work on your shit. You feel me?
See, this is a perfect example of the sabotage thing again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be trying to go into things and then, oh yeah, he making money, so let me cut his throat and then take over him or whatever. It's like the drug game and anything else. You know what I'm saying? There's always an empty barrel, and that's the problem with us black folk, man. You know what I'm saying? Any other race, shout out to everybody. I'm not no racist. I deal with white folks. I deal with Indians. I deal with every type of person because at the end of the day, the color is green. At the end of the day, when you got a 700 credit score and so forth like that, and you deal with business credit, the color is green. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because we all got to work. We all got to work together. The SP 500, when you invested in stocks, this might be going over a lot of you guys' head. When you invested in stocks and options and so forth, like that color is green. When you put that money in that brokerage account, Fidelity and the straw, the color is green. They don't care about which color you look. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
Yo, Inf, hold on. Did you in the matrix right now, brother? I don't know if you driving and you in a bad area. It went in the matrix real.
Oh, my bag, my bag, son. I'm right here. You hear me now?
You good? You sound better.
Okay.
Now. You sound better now. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it got a little spooky. Just got a little spooky. Yeah. But look, this is what we gonna do. If I gotta connect with you this week because I gotta pivot, you know what I'm saying? And between you and songs by Alicia, Jose, all my truckers, JR, I need to connect with y'all and we gotta make a move. You know what I mean? Like I don't even mind if all of us come together, on some wreck mob shit and really get this money together. You digging what I'm saying? Because that's what I want to do. I want to.
We could, and that's another thing. Let me address that. Let me address that business. See, right now, at the climbing of it, everybody. What happened was they talking about there's no money in it. Of course, there's a lot of money in it because you don't know what you're doing. You just went. A lot of people went with a trend like they heard, like a 2000 whatever, because it was the pandemic. Oh, let me jump into this. Let me jump into that. You need to do your due diligence anytime you get in any type of business before you jump in it. That's why you was a failure. It's always good to have a mentor that knows what he's doing, that took the bumps and bruises, that shows you, listen, this is how you do it, man. That's like a young gunner outside trying to move some work in the streets, and he don't got no guidance, and you have to have the OG like, yo, shorty, slow down. You don't do it like this. This is how you move out here. You go run around and hit a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have mentorships, and it's always good, do the knowledge, wisdom, so you can understand what you're doing. Everything is in sequence. Everything is in mathematical order. You know what I'm saying? So, and the industry right now is getting cleaned up. So, of course, there's money in there. Because without logistics, nothing moves in this world. You're not going to have no food, clothing, shelter, no gas. If the trucking business was to shut down in 48 hours, everything would be in a total chaos.
That's
what I'm saying? So
that's how all the goods all the goods, the electronics, everything, the food, anything that comes in from export, import is coming through the trucks and it's coming through the ships. But the trucks, without the trucks, you can't get it off the ships. You dig what I'm saying?
Nothing. Because you got to go to the port with a bare chassis. They take it off the machine, put it on the chassis, then it gets transported to wherever it got to go. You know what I mean? Everything comes from the port. You know what I mean? And then from the port, it probably go to a warehouse, and it goes to your ShopRite, your Walmart, wherever you got to do your truck. Well, if sometimes stuff from petroleum comes from the port as well, because they bring it importing goods and so forth like that, and they got to go to your gas station. Everything is logistics at the end of the day. So yes, it's always going to be money in logistics. That's why we were essential workers, because without those people, nothing would move. Without trucking, America doesn't move. Period. Point blank. And you know what I'm saying? I got shot. I'm not no racist or whatever, but Donald Trump really made a difference in the trucking industry now, because a lot of illegal stuff is coming out right now. You see all these crazy accidents that's been happening. A lot of these so-called CDL drivers was not supposed to get it. They was buying their way in and had no type of experience in the driving. So imagine you never drove a truck before, no experience, never been behind the wheel. You just jump behind the wheel and start driving. You know how many people you put at lives? That's why there's so many accidents right now, because a lot of these dudes bought their way in. They didn't earn their way in. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now,
So right now throughout the United States, I think it was approximately close to 100,000 CDL licenses being revoked. Because a lot of illegals came in, especially in California. A lot of them got revoked because a lot of them even in New York, where we at right now, there were shorties taking the test, disguising as a man. She coming a man one time, she coming as a woman, she coming as a construction driver. They were getting paid like $2,000, and it was like a whole income. It was like a whole scheme. So there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot. Donald Trump been cleaning up the swamp. Okay, he's draining the swamp, man. So a lot of stuff that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Is getting cleaned up. So there's a lot of opportunities for drivers. If you wanted to get in right now, get off the street, man. They got free training. Get in the industry, man. You know what I'm saying? And you don't got to be a driver at the end of the day. If you want to be a boss and boss up, be a broker, you know what I'm saying, be your own carrier, there's a lot of opportunities. Get contracts from the government. Right now, I'm dealing with the government right now, man. I get government contracts, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even deal with a carrier. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of opportunities. You don't even gotta be you don't even gotta be a driver. You can be like I said, you can be a dispatcher. You can be a broker. There's a lot of ways. What's his name? Tim, what's that dude with the glasses? He's a broker right now. What's his name? The dude that was beefing with Wayne Newton, whatever his name is. He's a broker. That's why he says he's making a lot of money in trucking. You know what I'm saying? After his football career, so there's a lot of opportunities. It's not just a driving opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You can have your female dispatch you at the dispatch your loads. There's a lot of stuff to go on. So we need to sit down and talk, man, and show you. There's a lot of ways to get money in this, man.
We're gonna do that this week, and we're gonna educate the people on that. Matter of fact, I got a wealth show. You know what I'm saying? Teaching people financial literacy. It's called Cracking the Code. So I'm gonna have my brother If on that show, and he's gonna give you the gems on the trucking and all that. You know what I mean? So
I love to tap in, man. I would love to tap in, man.
We got you, Inf. Nah, you family. You know what I mean? You showed me love from the gate. Always bought my DVDs, mixtapes. Whether we met in the East over there on Pennsylvania and Stanley, or I came all the way down to Delaware to One Stop. You dig what I'm saying? So, or we met in Philly sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
So in Philly, whatever, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be like, meet me on Area Ave or whatever.
There you go.
Shout out to Black and Noble.
Yeah, Black and Noble. Salute to them and all that. You know what I mean? Gravity and Hassan. You know what I mean? So yo, do they still got the store over there? Because I ain't been there in a minute. They don't got.
He moved down. He's down South Philly now on South Street.
Okay.
But I don't think he's not doing the DVD thing. You know that ever done.
Yo, you know what's so crazy?
He's still doing his thing.
And I hate to sound like this. He'll tell you who's the first to put mixtapes and DVDs in there. in a bookstore. He'll tell you, M.Reck, gutter music. That's how crazy this shit is. Niggas don't understand how much I pioneer, and that's all the way in Philly. That's a bookstore. And you know this for a fact. If they didn't have no mixtapes or DVDs, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to my man Reem.
Actual fact.
He was like, yo, Reck, we pulled over. He said, yo, I'm going to see if they want to take the mixtapes and the DVDs. Reem was like, yo, I know this bookstore over there on Erie Ave. Yo, Reck, pull over. I pulled over.
Erie and Broad, yeah.
Yeah, Erie and Broad. That's when at the time I had the black Lex, the black ES. You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
Yeah, so Reem went up in there. He said, yo, Reck, they want a box of this, they want a box of that. You know what I mean? And them niggas was taking like 3-4 boxes. So that Black and Nobile money was good in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them.
Oh, they was one of the top stops. They was one of the top spots in Philly. It's either that or you on 52nd Street. Them two are the top places open in Philly that'll get all your stuff, man.
That shit went from not having mixtapes to the fact that everybody went to them because then they started wholesaling. Remember all that shit? That shit is crazy. Like,
yeah. They remind me of the Africans on Fulton Street from Franklin Avenue all the way to Rockaway.
That
in
shit
between
crazy.
NA and all that.
That was a time, man. That was a time, man. It went from just see if they're gonna take the mixtapes to now they one of the biggest distributors. But look, Inf, I'm gonna end the show on that note. My lady calling me. 1 sec.
All right.
Queen, I'm live. I'm about to get off this live. I'm about to put them beef ribs in. I got you. All right. Yeah, my lady hitting me to see if I got those beef ribs in the oven. You know what I mean?
All right, do your 1, 2, family.
No doubt. I'm gonna hit you. If not later tonight, I hit you tomorrow afternoon, and we're gonna build. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right,
All right. Peace, everybody.
Peace. Salute to the Rec Mob. Run the likes up, y'all. Not only I love this show, we went through all the technical difficulties, still had some, as of recently, but I'm gonna edit a lot of this shit out. But the fact that y'all stay tapped in, and there was a lot of great information that came out on this show, from the sabotage to my man Inf building on the trucking. Like, this is why I love going live, because we all learn. You know what I mean? Each one teach one, and we get to build. And I told y'all, like, I'm not really with, even if I'm not rocking with a nigga, I'm not trying to sabotage you not feeding your family. I'm different. I don't, I feel like, to me, that shit ain't righteous. I'm righteous. Not just because I got knowledge of self, because you got to think, I mean, I could get deep, but I don't want to, get too deep. Let's just say this. If you trying to walk in the path of God, how could you starve your own people, regardless of what? You feel me? Like, I'm not on that time. Like, even if I'm not rocking with a nigga, I still want him to feed his family. Just leave me alone. You feel me? Just leave me alone. I tried with you. You can't eat at this table, but you know what? Whatever the knowledge I gave you, take that and feed your family, fam. Or whatever situations I put you in, go feed your family. But then another thing too, I don't like when niggas try to rewrite history, because I give a lot of niggas passes, right? I put people on. Don't try to rewrite history either. That's corny. I'm not going to stop you from feeding your family, but I'm not going to allow you to rewrite history. I'm going to check the bullshit at the door. You know what I mean? There's a lot of niggas that rewrite histories. I threw them alley-oops. They try to act like, that's not the case, but it is what it is. That's my only problem. I don't care about rocking with niggas ever again. Like, once you cross me, you lost me. You feel me? It's just about principle with me. Feed your family. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay? And I'm not with nobody sabotaging, somebody brand or whatever. If y'all niggas is not seeing eye to eye on a business tip or whatever it is, just go your separate ways. You ain't gotta sabotage a nigga shit, tarnish a nigga shit. That's not G'd up to me. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that suffer from that. You feel me? Now, it's some shit like, say for instance, if you build a brand and somebody is tarnishing the brand from the inside, and you like, yo, you know what? I tried, but this person is sabotaging. Sometimes you may have to walk away from a brand and start something else. Cause I did that too. I had to walk away from something I started because somebody was tarnishing the brand. So I said, you know what? You want to tarnish the brand? You want to take credit for everything, which, you know, we know what time it is. Go ahead. Let me walk away. And if you say you are who you are, the brand should still be holding up. So when I walked away from, you know, one of my babies, you know what I mean, like Forbes DVD, it's because it was too much sabotage going on. So for me, I say, you know what? People rock with M.Reck, period. So let me just build this M.Reck brand. That's my baby. It's going to hurt me that I got to walk away from it. But you know what? It was too much fuckery from the inside. You know what I mean? It's like Dre walking away from Aftermath. And walking away from Death Row and starting Aftermath. Same thing. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You know, but people going to sell it a different way. I'm not with no funny sabotage shit. Like, I walk away from shit that's successful just so I ain't got to be tied into no fuckery. You know? And, you know, that's just me. I mean, I speak the truth. Facts is facts. So if niggas are saying they this, they was that, okay, so when I walked away, why the brand ain't still holding up? If you was the guy, you know? And I wasn't saying nothing. Niggas was saying, oh, a whole bunch of shit. Yo, they was this, they was that. But when niggas started sabotaging, you know, other shit that didn't even have nothing to do with the brand, you know, shit that was, you know, harming my personal business and just my credibility, it was like, nah, I'm a fall back. I'm a fall back. You know what I'm saying? So when I speak, I'm not speaking just on one aspect. I'm speaking on many aspects, general, personal, and I'm on what I'm on. I don't rock with no type of sabotage. So even if it's a platform that I'm a part of, if I got to walk away from it and it's my baby, I will do that because I can't be tied into no fuckery. You feel me? And mind you, I walked away like, yo, here. You feel me? Like here. Like Dr. Dre did with Death Row Records. Niggas is like, yo, Dre is crazy walking away from Death Row with all that, you know, catalog and all that. You know, you had the Snoop Dogg albums, you had Tupac, you had the Dog Pound, you had the Chronic. He walked away because it was just too much fuckery. Too much headaches, too much, you know, you gotta think. Suge Knight was on some bullshit. And you guilty by association. You know? So, on that note, run the lights up. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I gotta go, you know, cook this Sunday dinner. I appreciate y'all having, you know, tapped in with me. You know, good 500-600 people stay tapped in. We still got 400 people in the room close. Make sure you leave comments in the regular comment section. And we're gonna be going back to teaching people financial literacy, everything. You know, each one teach one, man. We gonna address all the bullshit, but you know, at the same time, when you tapped in with a live with me, you always gonna get some real information, some real substance that you can utilize in your life, your everyday life. Shouts to Brownstone. I appreciate you. Shouts to Jerome Street. Always tapped in. Appreciate you. Shouts to JR, Janie B, everybody. SJ, my whole team. Shouts to Flame Sakina. Always holding me down on my born day, everything. Thank you for the born day love and the blessings. Shouts to Gina Rose. Everybody. Shouts to Inf on the check-in. On that note, I'm gone, y'all. Leave those comments real quick, man. In those in the comment section. And it could be about sabotage. Let me know how you feel about somebody sabotaging somebody's career, somebody's life, somebody's credibility. Leave that in the comment section, because you know what? I may just do segments on that, because I really feel a way about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So leave that in the comment section. All right. On that note, I'm gone. Love, y'all. Peace. Download that Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store, Google Play Store. Thank you. Love, y'all.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck.